What's up everyone, it's Roger here from DisKingdom.com. It is Saturday, it is time for the DisKingdom Daily Update, so let's jump into it. So Disney are going to be rebooting The Rocketeer. This movie was a huge hit back in 1991 as a cult classic. Didn't do so well at the box office, but over the years it kind of picked up a lot of steam and a lot of popularity. They're going to be rebooting it, and they're going to be bringing in a young African-American woman to kind of play the main character. They're going to be kind of setting it maybe 7-8 years after that original movie. Basically she is going to be like a fighter pilot. It's usually set during like the World War II era. Sort of should be really interesting. It could be fun to see how they do this. You know, Disney have been rebooting lots of their classic things, and they haven't really touched too much of The Rocketeer lately. They have been re-releasing little bits of merchandise here and there, because this was a really big hit comic back in the 80s. Now, I would love to see this come back. I do actually quite like the idea of them doing something very, very different, because I think the trouble is, especially with The Rocketeer, is he would tend to be compared to Iron Man, which kind of has also done the same thing recently in the comic books, where they put a young African-American in the Iron Man suit. So it could be interesting to see how this is going to work out. Like I said, I like the idea of this. The Rocketeer could be a great sort of character for Disney to add to it, and also maybe kind of doing their own sort of superhero thing outside of Marvel. But anyway guys, we'd love to know your thoughts on The Rocketeer being rebooted. Okay, it looks like we are going to be getting some new updates on the Marvel Alliance. There's been some major problems since it got re-released on Tuesday. I've been honest, I've been having lots of fun playing it on my PlayStation 4, but the PC problems have been having major issues. I reported that on an earlier video this week. Well, according to Bill from Marvel Games, he has confirmed that they are listening, they are working on it. There'll be some news coming from Activision later. They're going to be addressing the PC issues and trying to fix them. They're also going to be updating with DLC for Marvel Alliance 1. Now, it would not surprise me if this DLC ends up getting added for free to kind of ease what's been going on. Maybe it was the plan all along. As much as I love these games coming out, and announcing it at Comic-Con and coming out a few days later was fine in some ways, the pricing point for this game was too high for what it was. For basically, we say remastered, they've only slightly tweaked it. There's not been a massive overhaul like we've seen with some of the other remasters recently. This is more of a port, and at that price, people have said, you know, a lot of people have been complaining that DLC should have been included in that price. And so hopefully we will get it soon. We will be finding out a little bit more information on that. I personally love the idea of having some new content in the game. I was playing for a couple hours last night on Ultimate Alliance 1, so I've been having a lot of fun with it. But I'm sure we'll be going to this a little bit more on next week's Infinity and Beyond podcast. Okay, Disney Magic Kingdom fans, we've got some great news for you guys. The new update is now live, and you can play this new version. You've got 2 new characters. You've got Prince Charming and also Cinderella, though it's going to take a while to kind of get those characters in there unless you want to purchase stuff. They've also added some new decorations. They've also added some new chests that you can find in the game, and they've also added little things where you can see like little like apprentice broom walking around that you can't, a bit like the Omnibots that you have to keep catching. So they've been adding more content to it. It's definitely worth checking out if you're into this game, or even worth giving it another try. I've been really enjoying playing through it. I'm kind of a game that I'll just sort of sit down and play a couple of times a day, a couple of minutes, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. But anyway guys, I'd love to know your thoughts on all of today's news. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest from the channel. You can also subscribe to the audio version, and you can get in touch with us on Twitter and Facebook. And as per yesterday, I was talking about the new Marvel Heroes 2016 free code. Well, I've sent out probably about 700-800 codes to people so far. Just finished off the list, so I've been starting up again, doing some more giveaways on Saturday and Sunday. Going to be doing it across Facebook and Twitter, and also on the website, so you definitely want to check that one out. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Remember to check us out at DisKingdom.com, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.